Okay, guys, so this is our chocolate experiment. It's by Colby Mitchell, Shakoor Travien Snow, Josh Porter, and Kori. So here are statements. Our research question was that does eating chocolate affect your scores/results on tests and quizzes? And our hypothesis was eating chocolate before a quiz or a test helps your quiz or test score. So characteristics of a well-designed experiment. The characteristics of a well-designed experiment is randomization, a control group, as well as a sufficient number of subjects. Our experiment contains all three of those because we randomized the process in which the students drew from the hat. We had a control group, which was the group that had no snack, and we also had a sufficient number of people with 17 people. So what did we do? The experiment started off by randomizing the class of 18 students into two groups. Those who didn't eat chocolate before the test, and those who don't eat chocolate before a test. Then we took the two groups into two different places to separate them. The students outside were given a piece of chocolate before taking the test. Types of blind. So, was our experiment evaluator blind? No, because we knew who was who and which group they belonged to. Was it subject blind? No, because they knew which group they were in if they were either in the outside group or the inside group. Lurking variables. So some lurking variables is that somebody just guesses on all of the questions and didn't really try, and the other thing was cheating. But we tried to eliminate the first one by saying it was graded and that it went against your grade so that they would actually try on it. So here are our results. So for snack, we got 90%, 40%, 70%, 20%, 60%, 80%, and 90%. And without snack, we got 80%, 60%, 40%, 90%, 50%, 70%, 80%, 50%, 90%, and at the bottom that says 90%. So dot plot comparison. Now the first graph shows the test scores of the people who had a snack, and this you see that there are more people who got a grade over 50 in the test. The second graph displays the test scores of the people who got no snack, and it is a little bit more spread out, and there's an even distribution of the data. Give you a second to look at the data. Mean and standard deviation. For our snack group, we had a mean of 69.3 and a standard deviation of 26.3674. And for the no snack group, we had a mean of 70 and a standard deviation of 18.8562. Now, these are actually really close. The means were just 0.7 apart, so they weren't that far apart. And actually, the snack group did better, so that proves our hypothesis wrong. And our randomization distribution. This is our randomization distribution. Our population difference was toward the middle, and it is not statistically significant because the outer 5% of the data is 20.98 and is definitely negative 20.98 and is definitely not in the middle, not outside of the 5%, and negative 20.98 would be around right here. So our conclusion. So from this, we learned that if students ate chocolate before a test, then it did not affect its outcome, and that students would do better without eating chocolate before the test, which is unfortunate because everybody likes chocolate. So I hope you guys enjoyed our presentation. Thank you so much.